Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm not going to lie to you, today is a strange day. I'm feeling quite sad, and there's two reasons why. One, we've just come back from our road trip in Monaco, as you'll have seen in the last video, and I've got a serious case of the holiday blues. But the second reason, I have to sell my 350Z. So if you are new to the channel, this is my Rocket Bunny Nissan 350Z painted in Porsche Acid Green, which we've been building on the channel for about the last 3 or 4 months now. And it is now safe to say that this car is 100% a head turner. So I'm sure you're thinking, if you put all that hard work into building a car that you obviously like, then why would you sell it straight away as soon as it's done? And I will answer that question for you in 1 second, but first there's something we need to do. So I have just listed my 2006 Nissan 350Z on Facebook Marketplace, of all places. But check back with me later in the video and we'll see what sort of funny responses I get on this advert. The journey with my Nissan 350Z has been far from straightforward, but most definitely an epic one. I bought it as the highest mileage example in the UK that I could find and started restoring it to a presentable car. The first step was taking care of these horrible tan/orange seats and recolouring those black to really modernise that interior. I'm sure there'll be some people which love the orange, but I'll be honest with you, it just wasn't for me and the black looks so much fresher. So after we'd refreshed the interior, it was over to the wheel specialist to take care of these crusty, horrible wheels. So we thought we'd give them a change up and do them in gloss black, complemented by some Porsche Acid Green calipers. After that, we took a nip to my mum and dad's house and popped the headlights in the oven to split those apart and paint the interior of those black. I think this really modernises the look of a car, and chrome, it's just not for me, I'll be honest with you. Now, what use is a car if you're not going to use it? So we then tried to take the car drifting, and on my first attempt it didn't go too well, ending up eating a tyre wall and messing up my front bumper. But after that small learning curve, we then turned our attention back to the interior to give it a bit of customisation along with the refresh. So we retrimmed the headlining in Alcantara and fitted a Rolls-Royce style starlight ceiling along with an Alcantara steering wheel cover. And next, unfortunately, the unthinkable happened. I managed to run my engine dry on oil and unfortunately spun a bearing, causing it to sound like this. So I put a replacement 80,000 mile engine in the car at a cost of £2,000 and cracked straight on with the project. Next up was fitting the Rocket Bunny kit. The car was looking pretty standard at this point and it was time to get serious, so after cutting off the arches and riv nutting on the whole kit, this is what it looked like. With the standard wheels, it was looking absolutely ridiculous, so Wheelmania sorted us out with these JR wheels and some spacers to fill out the arches properly. And then it was time to start tackling the bodywork, sorting out all of the original paintwork, sanding it back, painting the door shuts and the underside of the bonnet, ready to receive that exterior coat of Porsche Acid Green, leaving it looking like this. We then took the car on an unforgettable road trip with my friends Liam and Matt in the Lamborghini, the Audi S3 and my Rocket Bunny 350Z. And this is one of those moments that I will never ever forget, and I'm so glad that I've got it on video. But it wasn't without its hiccups. We had a coil pack go, but there was no stopping us. We managed to source this in the underground car park of the hotel in Monaco, get it fitted, and also managed to get home. So for me, this car holds memories of joy and also frustration, but one thing's for certain is that it most definitely will not be forgotten. So the main reason that I'm having to sell this car is because of you. That's right, I said what I said, it's your fault. And the reason being for that is because I've been making YouTube videos for this car, and that's the whole reason I've been doing it, really. And now the car is done pretty much, there's not really anything left to film on it. And I've pretty much done everything within my skill set that I can do to this car. It would be really nice to turbo it, but for the 1 or 2 videos I get out of it and the big investment I have to put into it, it's just not financially viable. And I am most definitely, even with me doing the majority of the work and managing to pull in favours left, right and centre, making a massive loss on this car. I'm going to calculate everything that I've spent on it, and bear in mind that's considering getting some of it pretty cheap for people helping me out and obviously doing a lot of the work myself, and it's still not a financially good decision. But when I did start on this car, I was getting some lovely comments which I'll put up on the screen now. And I think over time I've managed to win over some of you guys from the 350Z community and get you on board with what I'm doing. up until the point of, you know, where we are today. So I'm hoping that some of you guys will stick around when this car's gone and we're on to the next project and see what we can do in the future. So I've had the car on Facebook Marketplace for a few hours, and as you can see, there's been a fair bit of interest, it's pretty safe to say, but as always with Facebook Marketplace, there is some gold on here. So I've got myself an actor in the form of that, and we're gonna reenact some of what's occurred.
Sur sa cylindres un reprise de tonnes de contre un 370 avec ajout d'étapes. I'm interested in this item.
Okay, do you want to come look at it?
Hello.
Hi.
For a car after him or sold?
Still available.
Okay.
You want it?
Do you have ando, you have any more dough, you have end?
Mate, what are you on about? Ah, yeah.
Selfish looking for 350Z.
Try again.
It's a beautiful country. Okay. I live in Lebanon. I live in Lebanon. Is this still available? 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 Is this serious or a joke?
What do you mean, is it serious? Of course.
Is this still available? Would you consider a swap?
For what?
Range Rover Sport 2.7 TD V6, 180k on the clock, Yokohama tyres, 7mm tread, full straight through exhaust, brand new gearbox, torque converter, new air suspension, auto prestige interior with TV, 22-inch alloys, halo headlights, Harman Kardon speakers. Hello, is this still available?
Yeah.
Yes. Fuck you.
Thank you. But all joking aside, if you are interested in the car, as I said, it's £8,000. If you want to know anything about the car, don't message me, please. Just look at the previous videos, look on Facebook, look on eBay, and you'll see all the description on there.
Is this still available?
No! If I'm being honest with you guys at this point, I don't know what's coming next. Is it going to be something Japanese? Or something maybe Italian? Or quite possibly something German? Or maybe even something French? But probably not. Finally, if you're not subscribed, make sure you smash on that subscribe button, like the video, and hopefully, maybe the next video that I'll see you in, I might or might not have a new car. We'll see. Hopefully we can find some of it. Catch you next time.